There are 5 ways that you can recession-proof your business and or start your business. And one of the really cool ways is to look at what are things that people will need regardless of whether there is a recession or there isn't a recession. And one of those things that really struck me and it surprised me, I was watching a lady's video, the 10 small businesses that you can start. And one of the things she said is toilet paper. And I was like, absolutely. When we had the recession, not the recession, but the pandemic recently, people were hoarding toilet paper like it was going out of style. And I said, oh my goodness, this is an amazing business because people are buying toilet paper by the boxes. So if you can buy low and sell high, you're on the route to becoming a millionaire selling something ever so simple, selling things that people absolutely do need and do want beyond a shadow of a doubt. One of the things that I found of interest for me and for my community, although I really liked her video, one of the things that I thought was really essential that wasn't in there was this thing called life coaching. I am a life coach, and I started life coaching about 5 years ago after my mother passed away. I was in a very successful job, flying high, and I got fired. But I got publicly fired where my face was on the cover of the newspaper and it said fired across it. It was quite distressing and I was stuck. And so my role here today is to say these are some things that you can do as businesses, whether you've gotten stuck in the past or you're stuck now due to an upcoming recession or a job loss or any of those things. One of the key things that I would recommend is life coaching because everyone has an experience, a life experience that has brought you to this point, something that you went through that was hard, it was challenging, it was difficult, but you were able to get over that hump. And if you stop and you chronicle the things that you did in order to get through that hump, you can turn that into a book. You can turn that into coaching sessions. You can turn that into a program, which is what I have done in terms of all three. I have a book. It's called Overcoming Fear, Getting Unstuck, Living Your Best Life. In other words, you all want to live courageously. Nobody wants to live stuck or in fear. And also, secondly, you can write a book, okay, and then share your content in that book. And then that can be something that launches into your coaching business because now people have an idea of where you're coming from. That's like your calling card or your business card for your business. So I would certainly recommend that as a secret. Okay, looking at your life's experience and getting into coaching. And you can keep that while you have your day job. You can do, they call it a side hustle, but you can schedule your appointments just outside of the hours that you have your business, your job. And so I'm Arlene. I'm a life coach. I'm a business consultant. I help you to move forward in your business, project, or endeavor. And it's a pleasure to spend time with you today. Every Friday, I come on at 12 o'clock. We used to do Thursdays at 7, but now we do Thursdays at either 12 PST or 3 EST. And it's very important that we look at these business avenues because of secret number 1 in my book, which is clarity. We all need to know our why. Why are we doing the things that we do? Are we just doing them so that we can make money and go to our day jobs, our 9 to 5, or work a business so that we can make money? No. What is the real reason behind you traversing and being challenged and moving forward in that area? So this is week 2 of our 10 sessions that I'm going to be doing. So week 1, we talked exclusively about clarity. This is week 2. I'm talking about visualization and actually starting that business. So 5 secrets. 1, we said you could look at something in terms of, buying low and selling high. So you're buying products, toothpaste, essentials, napkins, those kinds of things. Or you can look at a coaching business, which is secret number 2. Or 3, you could look at providing a service. So I shared about Bob Proctor, who was providing a service. The service was cleaning. He was cleaning office buildings, and he turned that cleaning business into a multi-million-dollar business specifically. And so the secret is that really there is no secret. You could use almost anything and work on that particular avenue or that particular business and expand and grow. The idea is to do something that you can scale. And the secret is to start, which is the secret of momentum. So many people say, well, I can't start a business because, Arlene, I don't have the money. I don't have the funds. Or Arlene, I'm not very gifted at speaking like you. Well, I have a program, okay, to help you to learn to speak. And if you want to, there is a coaching certification. I can provide you with coaching certification so that you can begin your coaching program. And three, if you're thinking, well, I need the funds, well, you can start as long as you have access to a computer. Do you have access to the internet? Do you have access to a cell phone? Well, then you can start a business. Just about anybody can start a business these days. When I started my business several years ago, I had to have an office. I was in office in New York City on Gun Hill Road. I had to pay for the office. I had to pay for the person who answered the phone calls for me. I had to pay the person that did the marketing for me, did the flyers and all of that stuff. I had staff. I had to pay them. Now you can start a business with just you and your technology and begin from there. And then one of the other things that the lady, what's her name, Heard was saying is that you can outsource. So let's say you don't have the expertise yourself. It's not a business where you're providing the key services. You can outsource. You can just be the marketing person for the business and then utilize the services of other people and use them as your workers. I mean, really and truly, there's really no excuse these days for not having a side hustle, not having a business, not having something that you can do just in case the recession does hit, or just in case we do have a pandemic again, like we had before. Many people have said, well, they thought they were essential workers, but as of the pandemic, they found out that their job is not one of the essential jobs. So that's one of the whys, okay? That's one of the reasons why we should all be looking at expanding. And that's why I would like for you guys to look at that video by Odetta. Um, what's her name? Let me look it up. Let me not just make it up, guys. Odetta Rockhead Her. Kerr. Odetta Rockhead Kerr. All right, so guys, I want you to once again begin looking at a way that you can start that business or expand the business that you already have. I'd love for you to call me. I'm Arlene McLaren. I'm a life coach, and I would love to help you in that endeavor. Okay, so give me a call, drop me a line, an email. And the link is down below. Go to my website. You can subscribe there and you can see some of our past videos, as well as give me an idea of if this is something that you want to hear more about and I should continue sharing in this area, or you'd like us to share with you topics that pertain to some other things that maybe we've said in the past and you want to see us expand on. Thank you so much. Have a great day. It is now 12:15, and what I'm going to do is go live on Facebook. Okay. And then I'll see you back here in a couple of minutes. Thanks. Bye.